How to do better at school. Now, something that you have to take into consideration is do the homework and do work. My recommendation in general, at least for example university, even high school, even before, but in general, consider when things are going to be handed in. If you have a list that tells you when certain homeworks are due or certain stuff are going to be seen, done, or something else, well, what you can do is simply do the work. What I mean by do the work is, now hear me here, I don't mean just like, put too much time in it, because that's what you're doing wrong. For example, if you have to hand in an essay about, I don't know, a certain topic, let's say, I don't know, the psychology of self-improvement, and it has to be 3 pages long, and you have to include at least 3 sources, and you have to explain what self-improvement is about and stuff like that, right? So with this, you have to check the time that you're going to invest into that, and with that you will take into consideration how you will actually improve, So you should look for the middle point, this part. This is too little, this is too much. You have to find balance. Now, why? If you invest too much time in it, as if you were an expert, you're going to simply waste your time. Let's say you invested, 20 hours into it. So, for this self-improvement essay, 20 hours. And too little would be, 2 hours. Just like, okay, I just read something, I just typed it in, and that was it. Maybe find the balance. And balance doesn't mean like the in-between exactly, but let's say in terms of actual work. Because you don't have to be perfect at things, It doesn't have to be exactly where it needs to be. So, let's say maybe your balance is 6 hours. It is not a scale of time, this is a scale of effort. This is a no. Okay, so effort, right? So, you have to do the work, but you have to find that balance of effort, right? Because if you invest too much time, you're going to be tired, and you're going to be simply just onto the top of your head. You're not going to want to do anything else. You'll be just tired and exhausted, and you'll be like, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. If you do maybe like 2 hours, maybe you're going to have a bad grade because you didn't actually research enough, you didn't hand in the exact requirements, and maybe you were missing something. Now, in this imaginary example, let's say 6 hours, you have 1 hour to research different articles, see what they talk about, and you don't have to actually read the whole article, unless you want to, but don't invest too much time if you don't need to. If you are willing to do it, go ahead, but take into consideration it will consume your energy and it would simply take too much of your time. So, let's say in this, you have 1 hour off researching the articles and seeing what they are about. Now, you dedicate 1 hour of writing the introduction and structuring the ideas. You invest 2 hours writing the rest of the body of the essay. Then you invest like 2 more hours linking the articles with the essay and writing what you need to do for the 3 pages. And the last hour is just for like customizing and making it into the format that the teacher needed you for it to be. And you finish. That would be it. With that you have enough time to write and to have ideas, flow, and everything. And maybe you can do it in even less. If you can do it in even less, okay, great. But look for that balance. Because if you're doing too much, you're going to waste energy. If you're doing too little, you're probably not going to have a great grade. Invest enough time. Find the balance of effort. Okay? So don't waste too much time in general. Also, don't try to be a perfectionist. If you try to be a perfectionist, you won't be able to do every homework. And you need to do all the homework because you don't have only one class, you have many classes in general, whatever school you are. And this is not only for school. Actually, this is for work too. Because if for work, you're just trying to make the best, the cleanest stuff, you're never going to actually finish it. And you have to finish things. If you don't finish them, well then, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to actually, keep a work. Normally you have deadlines, you have to hand in stuff, and for that stuff to be handed in, you need to actually do the work, and that's it. I mean, I know I'm making it sound simple, but it is for you to understand that you don't need to invest that much time. Just find the balance of effort and time so that you can do more things. In this case, let's say that maybe this is like midterm essay that's kind of heavy. But then you have like 2 little homeworks of, read 10 pages and do a little review of 200 words of what you think. On those, for example, if you invest, let's say, in that example, like too little would be like, 30 minutes, like just reading. Enough, maybe 1 hour and 30 minutes. And too much would be, maybe 6 hours. 6 hours. Now, if you go overboard, and let's say you have those 2 homeworks plus the essay, you would be investing 32 hours. That's a lot. That's practically 1 whole day and 8 whole hours. So yeah, you don't need to invest that much time into it. If you find the balance, which let's say, for example, it was this, and you have it due in 3 days. Okay, so in 3 days, if we add this up, it is 9 hours. If you do 3 hours of work per day, you will be set. You will do the essay, you will do the 2 little homeworks, and you will be set and done. You don't have to put that much time into it. So yeah, just find that balance for you and actually just find your way. And well, in this self-improvement journey, you have to put matter into your own hands. I'm human. I hope to see you around. Keep improving yourself, find your own self-improvement way, and I'll be seeing you here. See you.